and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
They need to be flying it away from residential areas. It's an invasion of privacy.
A Fargo woman is mad and afraid. She says she was spied on by a drone hovering outside her apartment. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. The woman called our whistleblower hotline wanting to know her rights and concerned it might happen again. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop found out that this was an isolated incident and that no laws were broken. However, it has started a conversation over drone courtesy.
I turned around, it was
Deb Jackson lives near the new Sanford Hospital and says she was outside enjoying the weather when a drone came up behind her, hovered in the area for about 5 to 10 minutes before disappearing.
I had never really seen one up front, so that was kind of like a first experience for me. And I turned around and I was like, and it was close. It was just like out of distance of my reach. It wasn't that far from me.
Deb snapped a picture and called police. Fargo police say there isn't much they can do but come to the scene and address the operator if they are being a nuisance. The FAA just recently started regulating all drones this year and are still developing a database. Through our investigation, we ended up finding out that the operator of the drone was a part-time employee of Valley News Live, working on a school project with a friend.
His project for the end of the semester is to build a 3D model of his apartment, but then he wanted a picture of what it looks like outside of his apartment window.
Aishan says Jackson's apartment must be right next to his friend and didn't mean to freak anyone out. He adds that his drone is registered with the FAA.
All the pictures that we took were facing the other way. We didn't take any facing towards the building. And I know there's a lot of rules against that, and we didn't want to creep anyone out or anything.
The group, the Valley RC Flyers, also flies drones and says there is a lot of negative stereotypes about drones. And many people don't realize the camera equipment on the drones available to the public is low quality.
Once you get beyond, say, 15, 20 feet, it's very hard to make out small images such as people or people's faces or trying to recognize somebody, say, standing on their balcony.
But for Jackson, she just wants to see drones not near her home. In Fargo, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
And you might see lots of drones in the air tomorrow since it's International Drone Day. The Valley RC Flyers hosting drone racing. The drones will go through a course and up to speeds of 60 miles per hour. You're welcome to join and watch the event. It's near Cragness, Minnesota, and it starts at 11 a.m. For more information, check it out on our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. A deadly drug is being sold and used in local high schools, and authorities want your help. This is what it looks like. Students in West Fargo and other local high schools are mixing fentanyl with water, putting it in a nasal spray and inhaling it. If your kids start acting different, that's a sign something is up, but there's also danger for those who aren't using.
If you see something, you need to say something right away. If somebody does go down from an overdose, do not grab anything that is by them to try to protect them. It will get into your skin and it will kill you too. You need to call 911, period.
West Fargo school district officials alerted parents that the drug has been spotted in Cheyenne and West Fargo high schools. The wind kicked up today, just as Hutch said it would. Let's find out if it's going to continue to blow tonight. Hutch?
Mike, we're undergoing a few changes as a cold front has blasted through. That's what kicked up those wind speeds. Gusts over 40 miles per hour this afternoon. The cool 60s are returning to our northern counties this evening, holding on to the 70s. The warmest weather was south and east of Fargo today, where Sisseton and Alexandria and St. Cloud all set new record highs. Here is a look at what's going on. We still have the high fire danger out across much of Minnesota, even though the cold front is working its way through there. Thunderstorms moving south of Duluth now as that main cold front is pushing through, and sprinkles in Clearwater and Beltrami counties this evening. Again, rumbles of thunder well out of our area. So quiet weather tonight. The wind should start to decrease closer to sunset, and it does look like we're setting up for a pretty fair weekend ahead. I'll have details for you in a minute.
Kind of details I want to hear.
That's good.
All right, thanks. Grand Forks police are trying to identify this man. Police say he was involved in a cell phone theft at the Walmart on 32nd Avenue South in Grand Forks on April 29th. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Detective Todd Ridinger. His phone number is 701-787-8011. It's Friday, so it's time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say 35-year-old Kevin Alexander is wanted for felony theft of property. Contact Fargo Police or your local law enforcement agency if you have any information on Alexander's whereabouts. The face of downtown Fargo continues to change, and with those changes come more challenges, especially in the way you get around. 2nd Street between 3rd and 6th Avenues North is going to be shut down on Monday, and that includes the underpass. And it means another major artery is out of commission while flood protection work continues. Traffic is going to be detoured to 4th Street using NP Avenue, so plan your travel accordingly. It'll remain closed until fall when all the flood wall work is scheduled to be done. What's more, a couple of recent day Fargo landmarks are feeling the impact of the wrecking ball. The former Shakey's Pizza building, a place of great memories for a lot of people in the area, that's gone. And the former Townhouse Motel, which was later known as the Howard Johnson, with its side street grill and bar, that's in the process of being knocked down. There's a major auction tomorrow, and now's your chance to get a look at what you could get your hands on. It's the City of Fargo's spring auction. They're going to be selling more than 100 vehicles, and that includes buses and a garbage truck. There are also smaller items like file cabinets, bicycles, a snowblower, generator, mower, or a power washer. McLaughlin Auctions is teaming up with the cities of Fargo and West Fargo to get it all sold. It starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Fargo's impound lot. The location of that is 715 17th Street North. Go to valleynewslive.com to get a closer look at the items up for auction. Food supplier Sonopa is issuing a nationwide recall of sunflower seeds because they could be contaminated with listeria. The company says that a spot check of its Crookston, Minnesota plant indicated some of the sunflower seeds could be contaminated. The seeds included are about 100 snack products and salad toppers. Some were sold at Kroger in 28 states, as well as the Giant Eagle chain. The sunflower seeds are also included in some Planters brand products and some broccoli and kale salads sold at Trader Joe's in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah. For more information on the affected products, you can visit the FDA's website at fda.gov. If you're looking for a family fun destination, the Valley Today's Christy Larson showed us some of the sites at Medora. It's part of our Traveling the Dakota series. The trip combines education, entertainment, and adventure of all kinds, and all in one trip. The musical Medora is in its 51st year, and if you've never been there before, the Badlands is the stage's backdrop. The Bully Pulpit Golf Course is not only challenging, but it's a beautiful sight. And the Theodore Roosevelt National Park is a marvelous scenic drive. Be sure to tune in next Friday on the Valley Today. We're going to continue to go around the states while traveling the Dakotas. Garth Brooks isn't the only country superstar hitting the Valley this weekend. 7-time Grammy Award winner Carrie Underwood takes the stage tomorrow night in Grand Forks. That's during her Storyteller tour. Also performing with her, Easton Corbin and the Swan Brothers. The concert is at the Alara Center. There's more information on our website, valleynewslive.com. Click on the Hot button. Are you in need of a vacation? Later on Valley News Live at 6, a destination that the whole family can enjoy.
We had an enjoyable start to the day, but a cold front blasted through midday, cutting off our heating for the day, and it looks like the 80s are gone for some time. A high of 93 set a record in Sisseton. No 90s, but fair weather ahead. Details are next.